Hi there, this is Jennifer with Brome Fields, and today I'm going to be talking about a Malabrigo, I believe is how it's said, worsted yarn. This is an aran weight yarn. It's 100% merino wool, and I purchased this from loveknitting.com, and you can see the colors here. I would say that these are more of kind of browns and orangey. I would almost call it rusty colors. I also purchased the Malabrigo Rasta, which is a super bulky, and Pagoda. That's the color that I got. This is Pagoda. And these are both called Pagoda. I wanted to wear these together in May. I got them for a purpose so that I could wear them together, and they're really completely different colors. I mean, I understand different batches, but this is more rusty. This is, I would say, burgundy and maybe some lighter pink. I do like the variegated color in it. I think it gives a nice look to it. I like the style. And that's just personal preference. It does recommend using size between 7 and 9. I am using a size 8. And you can see how the stitches come together. I think they look nice, and it has a great stretch. The stitches, it's not a real splitty yarn. It does, let me focus a little better here. It doesn't have a lot of twist to it. So it would felt easily. It does knit up quick. It's not super slick, but it's not real grabby either. But also I'm using metal needles, so that is a big factor. I think wood needles, in particular the wood needles I have, and I haven't tried a lot of different wood needles, but the wood needles I have are a little on the grabby side. And I think it would be kind of rough on this yarn. It would make it felt a little bit more, make it look worn before I have worn it. Now this does come in 209 yard skeins, which is 3.5 ounces. So they're nice size. Definitely easily get a rimmed slouchy hat out of it. And I made like a tank top, and it's kind of long, and I used 4 skeins, and it is, I would say, reasonably priced. It's around, I think it was $11 or $12 a skein, which isn't too bad. For 100% merino wool. And the other thing, guys, they have tons and tons of colors to choose from, so I'm assuming this yarn is extremely popular because of how many color options they have. I mean, tons, like 50, if not more. They do have several that are out of stock at the moment, but it is January, right after the big busy season. So hopefully they'll have it restocked here soon. So that is Malabrigo worsted yarn in Pagoda. I am knitting with size 8 knitting needles to, I don't know, I guess I look at more so than a gauge. I look at how my stitches come together. I don't want to be able to see through them too much. So you can see through it a little bit. And that's kind of how I tell what size of needles I want to use. I don't know if that's silly or not, but I have a hard time with gauge whenever it comes to that, because sometimes I want my stitches to be a little tighter than a gauge would call for. But anyways, it works out very nicely. And I love it. Has a very nice, even stitch to it. It's not a thick, thin yarn, and like I said, I've knitted with 4 skeins of this already, And I haven't ran into maybe one little extra cut in it that I had to weave in. But other than that, it's really evenly wound. That's not the right word, but super even, not thick and thin. It really is beautiful. And I do like the colors. It's just different than what I expected. So definitely I recommend it. I would recommend going and trying it out and seeing for yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's yarn review, and I will see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching.